My name is Justin Croxton, managing partner at Propellant Media, and I'd say the biggest hope for me in joining the Agency University Mastermind was not just to grow the agency. I mean, everybody's obviously looking to grow their agency, but to how to do it in a way that is both effective and accelerate the process a little bit more. And for me, my biggest challenge was how do I separate our agency from a lot of the other agencies that are out there. A lot of other agencies do web development, software development, Google AdWords, search engine optimization. And for us in our agency, we had something that was very unique called geofencing marketing. And after initially purchasing the course, but then joining the Agency University, everybody started beating into my head, Justin, you need to focus on and brand your agency with just geofencing. And we were moving towards this, but we really did it after we got some serious confirmations from the entire team. And I can't tell you how many leads we get a day just off of that one bit of advice. It's been absolutely astounding. You make that sort of investment, you're like, am I going to get, some real value from this in the period that I expect? And even though that was a concern, and sometimes you make the sort of investment and you're like, okay, well, I put, this amount of money towards this. Am I going to get this return back in this period of time? For me, I felt like, well, the nuggets of information that I got, both from you, Jason, as well as a lot of my other peers, paid for itself more than anything that I could have ever expected. And a lot of times we make investments into different opportunities. Everything that we do is ROI based, and I totally get that. But sometimes you don't see that ROI until 3, 4, 5 months down the road. Or there might be a particular nugget of information that you got that, you may say to yourself, well, could you have gotten that from somewhere other place? Maybe you could have. But I think the biggest challenge that we have as agency is how do we fail fast and fail at a lower cost? And being part of an agency university gives you the ability to learn a lot of the mistakes as well as a lot of the successes that other agency owners have gone through. And for us, the 15, however much it is, was totally worth it in my mind. So that was sort of my biggest concern. Is the ROI going to come back as fast as I want? And is there a direct line of sight to that ROI? And now that I've seen the success, I now definitely see the direct line of sight. Some people may not, but I know I definitely have without question. And for me as an agency owner, I have a few partners within our agency, but even still, being an agency owner and being in this world of entrepreneurism, it gets lonely. So knowing that you have other folks that you can call on and they're more than happy to answer any questions, even open up the kimono themselves on what they're dealing with or what their struggles are, I think is a really big deal. Not to get all Barbara Walters on you, but that's sort of how I come about it from that perspective. But I would say before and after, before I certainly wasn't doing, 20 leads a day. Our agency gets on average 15 to 20 leads every single day. And I'm not just talking about, a website visitor. I mean, an email address, phone number, and a name, and someone inquiring about geofencing, AdWords, SEO, whatever it is that they're looking for. I would say that I've been busier now than I've ever been before within our agency, and I'm really serious. Like I have a little guy at the house, I got my wife, I got my family. We want to travel, do all these things, but I'm constantly busy. We're opening up an office right now in Charlotte. We're expanding our offices here where we are now in West Midtown here in Atlanta, Georgia. So it's been phenomenal. And part of me was like, is this really going to? It definitely has. It's been a huge investment, and I'll be honest. I mean, Jason knows this. I was close to pulling out, for whatever reason. It would have been probably the worst mistake I would have ever made. But thank God I did not. Thank God I sort of stuck with it. And so not to talk more beyond that. It's just been a great situation for me. Agency University is perfect for that individual that, of course, has an agency, marketing organization, whatever that looks like, that is looking for some particular strategies. Not sort of the one penicillin that's going to skyrocket your business, but really does have an appreciation for the comprehensive solutions and challenges that agency owner experiences. And you're not going to get that by doing it by yourself. I can tell you that right now. You're going to get it from other agency owners. You're definitely going to get it from Jason, who has sort of been through this process quite extensively. And you're going to learn fast. You're going to learn fast and you're going to fail less. That's kind of really the goal, right? We're trying to learn fast, grow fast, and fail less. And the more you go through that process and you're part of an agency university where, we get emails that comes back from our individual groups. We have individual group calls every 2 weeks. We talk about the challenges and the opportunities that are facing us as agency owners. We're not just, meeting every 6 months, even though that is really a huge highlight of being part of this group. You are on calls with other agency owners and we're talking about strategies to help each other grow. And some folks may not see value in that, but I'm proof in the pudding. We're expanding, we're growing, we're doing huge numbers. We're planning for some big institutional opportunities next year. And I would attribute quite a bit of that to being part of Agency University, to be frank. So that's who it's perfect for.